what is up, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 2 of our Planet Zoo playing. And if you guys can tell from last time that we played, a little bit has been changed. I had to do some stuff around the game just to get us a little bit more money. That being a little bit of signage, a little bit of decoration, and some bathrooms and a stall for our little guests to be able to, you know, I don't actually remember if this is a drink stand. I think it's a drink stand. Yeah, it's a smoothie stand. So, with that being said, we're gonna get right into it because I want to do some work today. With that being said, our giraffes look like they're doing good. I don't think we really have much that's needing to happen over here. So, we're gonna go here, claim our quick rewards, and look at what animals can we have in our zoo next. What kind of animals are we able to have? Any species? Let's see. I'm thinking some elephants today. We'll keep on an African theme. Let's see. Elefante. Of course, you don't find any elephants. I just don't remember the exact name for our elephants. Greater flamingos. A platypus. I didn't realize platypuses were in this game. Alright. We need an elefante. Western gorilla, western. I thought it was African. There's an Indian elephant. But we don't want an Indian, we need a African. So, where is our African wild dog, Savannah elephant? There we go. Confirm. Okay. Let's see, what are our options here? She is quite old, so let's get some music playing, shall we? Not gonna be too loud, not gonna be too quiet. A little bit different music from last time we played our fun game. But we're going to keep going. Let's see. I don't like any of these elephants. We might need to go with a different species. We might need to go with... Yeah, so I'm not loving... The only elephant that I'm really okay with is this one right here. But it's still very expensive, and it's already... pretty well into its adulthood. Let's see, what other species can we jump around to? Go to the Animalpedia, go from there. Continent, Africa. So. Are these African? Technically, yeah. Okay. I think it'd be fun to have some meerkats. So let's do meerkats and fennec foxes. Let's see if we can get both. So, we're gonna go animal trading. Okay. Why did my mind just blank on what we were doing? Meerkats. Meerkats and fennec foxes. Meerkat and a fennec fox. Let's see. Fennec fox. Alright. Those are not great. But we can get by with... We're definitely gonna grab this boy here. Because he's a young boy. Let's see, do we have any... We'll go here. We'll get this female here. Now, let's see. Moving to the Fennec Foxes. That's a good one. That's a pretty alright one. I'm not a huge fan of any of these males. This one's not bad. There's no more male. Oh, that's a really good one. We'll spend some good bit of money on those two guys. And let's go ahead and get these habitats getting built. We need barriers. Alright, let's see. We're gonna start here, this one. And these guys don't need a lot of space. We actually, before we keep going, before we do all this, let's go paths, align to grid. I don't want square edges. Okay. Just spreading it out just a little bit more so we have some space. Now. So, let's just do the regular metal ones. Right there. Alright, there we go. Then we are going to connect it right there. Add, keep going this way. Right there. We're gonna edit the barrier, all of it, turn it all to this concrete. That way all of our things match. We'll add some flowers in this in just a little bit. We're gonna edit the barrier, move some stuff around. Get our glass in here. We also got to get our educational facilities set up and good to go for our friends. Just like this. Now, it's not the absolute best picture, but it's going to work pretty well. Now, let's go ahead and flip a coin. Heads, we put the Meerkats here. Tails, we put the other one, the Fennec Foxes. Flip a coin.
Tails.
So, we put the Fennec Foxes in this one. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. We do have to go over here and check on our frogs. Because it does seem like there is a lot in here. No, actually. Perfect. So, got our little setup. Let's send our little friends over to their new home. Fennec Fox, Fennec Fox. Do we have any other Fennec Fox friends in this? Does not look like we do. So we're going to send them over to our zoo, but we're going to start them in our quarantine. So our quarantine is the safest way, so we don't have to deal with any diseases post them coming into our zoo. We don't like having those. Definitely do not enjoy those. So, let's see here. First and foremost, we need to make sure that our little friends have their a nice. I think, from the last time I made one of these, they really enjoy their own. Okay, let's see if our water reaches. It does not. Okay. So with our water not being able to reach, we are going to have to break off another path going this way to make sure all of our friends have everything they need while we are building our zoo. And away from our guests, so they don't actually deal with any loud noises that we don't like hearing. Got our water treatment. That's our water treatment there. There's our transformer here, so we have all the power that we can have. We'll also have a water temperature just in case. We did use a good amount of money for that, but that's okay. We'll make it back in just a minute when we have our new friends in their home. So we're gonna make it kind of like dunes for our little fennec friends. So good thing is our quarantine's already passed, and they are good to come to their new home. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pause time. That way we can place our new facility down. And make sure that these guys have every single little thing they need. We are gonna give them their own little burrow. I'm pretty sure that they can use a burrow. Oh, it would tell me. Pretty sure they can use a burrow. If they can't, that's going to be very upsetting. Because I feel like these little guys deserve their own little burrow. I also don't fully remember. So we're going to go fennec foxes, species data, about research. Awesome. So we have a lot of information with these guys. Looks like we've actually unlocked everything. Perfect. Bamboo feeder. So we'll go ahead and pop this bamboo feeder in there for these guys. If I can find their bamboo feeder. Bamboo feeder. I'll pop one here. I'll plop one over here. We'll pop one here. It is a lot for just those two, but when we have more than just that running around, we'll have a few more reasons to have the rest of those. We are going to pop down our curio ball right in the center for these guys, and a sprinkler. Pop down a couple sprinklers so our friends aren't too cold or too hot. Pop down a few of those, and let's get this terrain turned into some sand. Because these guys, if you don't know much about them, they all live in the desert. And they enjoy a very warm climate. We're also going to throw some rock in there. And we'll throw just a bit of dirt over here. So they have their own nice little home. Good for them when they come home to this area. We are also going to go ahead and place down a nice little eating spot for our friends. You know, make sure that our friends can eat. And we'll throw in a water source just over here. That way they can get just enough water. Alright. And water right there. So they can have their water when they need it. Now let's go ahead and grab our grab our 2 friends from quarantine, move them over to their new home right here. Go ahead and press play so they can go ahead and come over all the way to our new home. Then we gotta check on our friends and make sure that they are a-okay. In the process, let's grab some educational stuff. Grab the whole board. This way, people can learn all about our friends here without having any problem. Okay, so we do have a camera view. Awesome. And I want to make sure that our friends can actually use this. If they've been brought in, they have. Looks like it does not work for them. So we're just going to have to give them their own little home here. Let's see. We don't want anything too big. Sorry, because our friends here are very tiny guys. Now we just need to put up some of our donation bins. That way, if people like seeing our friends over here, they can throw some money in there, and we can make their lives a little bit better with each day that we play. Now, to go on to our next friends, our little meerkats, we need to yet again start with another barrier. And we are going to add this viewing dome, because I'm not sure what that does. That is a new item in the game that was just recently added. And I, for one, definitely want to see what that's like. We're going to go from there, right here, add another, keep building. Alright, let's see. Put a barrier. Let's see. Okay. Now, I'm going to move this one out over here. Go ahead and select all of this and turn all of this into a nice little concrete barrier. We are also going to add this viewing dome. I'm not exactly sure what the viewing dome does, but I'm very interested in seeing what it might do. Gotcha. This one there. One here. That way, looks like people can just come in and out this area with no problem. Now, let's go ahead, grab our friends from here. And I don't know much about the meerkats, so we're just gonna have to bring them over to our zoo, put them in quarantine, of course, and then proceed to learn about these little friends while they're here. Let's see. We're gonna put a screen up. We just don't necessarily have our friends ready and raring to go here, but it is a smaller exhibit, so they can get up close and personal with our new little friends. I do want to know if I really want to know if our shelters can be used. Fennec foxes can use these. They just have to use the small one. So, our little friends have their cute little burrow over here. And meerkats can also use this. So our friends here are also going to have... We're actually going to have a couple of these. Because these guys like to burrow as well. We're also going to take the terrain, roughen it up just a little bit, not too much, not like the last one. We are going to roughen it up just a little bit, give our little meerkats kind of a different area. I'm also going to push this down. That way, we can give our friends also a little bit of water. Because just like you and me, they also need all the water that they can get to be as happy and healthy as they can be. Go through after we have finished getting our friends in to make sure that they have everything they can need. Ah, perfect. Our friends are ready. Good to go. Move them over all the way to their new home right in here. This way, soon our new friends will have their little house ready to go for them. Let's see if we can get a way to see inside. TV screen. I don't remember can actually get a look inside the cameras for the habitat. Alright, habitat's all good for our little friend here. Plants and terrain is perfect. Only thing is that we need our vet working on his little life, so he has everything that he could need. We are going to have to get yet another vet just to make sure that our friends are taken care of. So let's go here to our staffing and hire another vet to care for our friends. I'm curious how the domes work since people are actually going to search. Okay, so it does have 2 domes. Awesome. Under price. Let's move our tickets up to $8. And our kids' tickets to $5. Looks like our guests are becoming very happy with our friends getting to see everything about our little meerkat buddies. And I think that's a good thing for us right now. Those domes are very cool. I like this incorporation. They just added these into the game and it works very well. So, now that we have that, let's get some plants in there and then we will go from there. Let's see. We need Africa plants. That's petrified tree roots and rocks. As well as some actual plants for our friends so they can tuck away and hide if they really want to. Being from the desert, I don't think they need all too many trees or anything. But we'll at least put a couple in there so they feel right at home. Gosh, our little friends right here are just so small. They're so cute. So, with that being said, I think this might be our best place to call it a day. We have added just a bit more to our zoo. We have our new meerkat friends and our new fennec fox friends, and I think that is a very good place for us to call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching, and if you do enjoy this content, do not check out my Twitch. That is very adult. When with parents' permission, check it out. Without, don't. Just for your enjoyment. Enjoy these Planet Zoo videos, and I'm going to start pumping them out more often. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next time that we are at Adaline Park building on our zoo. Thanks, guys.